Brandon Lee was killed at a young age of 28. He died in the middle of filming The Crow on March 31, 1993 at a studio in Wilmington, North Carolina. The single son of Kung Fu legend Bruce Lee died in an unintentional shooting incident using the Magnum 44 property gun. The death of Brandon Lee proves that work as a movie star turns deadly risky. It is often not realized by the audience, which is more focused on the end result. Despite getting paid for the scenes in the direction of the director, there are sacrifices that the stars must do: work day and night, sleep deprivation, eat irregularly, and suffer injury and even death. As quoted from a number of sources, the following 5 Hollywood artists who almost died real in the middle of filming the movie. 1. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is known as an actor who often plays his own horrific scenes, without a stunt or a stuntman. Usually, he can always do well. However, when Melancholy Edge of Tomorrow filmed scene, he was almost killed. At the time, Katie Holmes's ex-husband sat in the back seat of the car. Artist Emily Blunt holds the wheel. Unexpectedly, the situation becomes uncontrollable. Tom Cruise, who realized something was wrong, immediately asked his opponent to hit the brakes. His advice was ignored, so the actor was shouting, "Hit the brakes." Emily Blunt lost control. The car then hit the tree. "I was late and ended up crashing my car into a tree when I almost killed Tom Cruise," Blunt said, as quoted by People. Incident also afflicted Tom Cruise while starring in Mission Impossible 6. The 55-year-old actor hit a wall during a dangerous scene. 2. Halle Berry. One night in 2012, leading Hollywood artist Halle Berry was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles. Gara Garania, his head hit the concrete in the middle of shooting the movie The Call. Maniata, the incident triggered the scene of his fight with actor Michael Eklund, which does not fit the scenario. "The bad guy in the movie accidentally slammed my head into the concrete," said Berry, who in the film acts as 911 operator, as quoted from The Express. "I was taken to the hospital and returned to work a few days later. Although ultimately no problem, the actress had to undergo treatment for 4 days at the hospital, until the doctor gave her permission to continue filming the movie." 3. Diane Kruger. Beautiful artist Diane Kruger nearly died amid shooting for the Inglourious Basterds movie. She was strangled by her opponent. In a scene, Quentin Tarantino is depicted to strangle Kruger. Because he wants the scene to look like a real one, the actor is serious about doing it. Diane Kruger fainted and nearly died of shortness of breath. In the film, the German artist plays the character of Brigitte von Hammersmark, an American spy in disguise in the hope of killing the Nazi leader. Inglourious Basterds received high ratings, but audiences who were stunned by the story were unaware the main character was almost killed while performing. "When you watch the film, my real hand is in the neck of Diane Kruger and strangle it," Quentin Tarantino said, as quoted by Express. 4. Isla Fisher. The movie Now You See Me is a mystery genre film, about a group of magicians who intend to rob a bank in the middle of a show. In a scene, artist Isla Fisher is seen in a chain-bound condition inside a large tank full of water. According to the scenario, he should be able to escape, but the bad thing happens because the chains that bind him jam and cannot be released. The film crew considered Isla Fisher diving the scene very well. Her acting is very convincing. What they did not realize was that the artist was really stuck and almost drowned. Fortunately, Fisher's reflexes saved his life. He managed to get down to the bottom of the tank and hit the quick release button, which ultimately saved his own life. "When I was convinced that I could not get up, I signaled to him, 'Crew,' when I was out of oxygen," he said, as quoted by the Daily Mail. 5. George Clooney. George Clooney starred in many films that boosted his name as a top star. However, for him, nothing is more challenging than Syriana. One day, while filming the film in 2005, he had a terrible accident that caused his back to be broken and his head injured. He then rushed to the hospital and received treatment for a long time. Although doctors gave painkillers and tried to make him feel comfortable, George Clooney admitted to suffering, even thinking of suicide to end the pain. However, as quoted from The Richest, finally he got through it and healed completely. For Amal Clooney's husband, that was the lowest point in his life. He had no idea pain could be his greatest enemy. Before the operation, it was the most unbearable pain I've ever had, Clooney said, as quoted by The Guardian. I thought about killing myself.